From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh.
What's up, peeps? This is D from Brooklyn, chilling, checking in on a really hot day. I'm telling you, it's about 100 out here today. Temperature's saying 98, but with the humidity feels like 103. And I'm out here in the shade, chilling, looking at the pond and seeing what's going on. Now, the first thing I want to tell you is remember that algae growth, and I tell you the bacterial bloom. I didn't do a dang on thing, and it is cured itself, as I tell you it does. You got to be patient. You don't see anything. I didn't add any cleanup crew. I didn't add nothing in here. I did find some snails. Thank you, Big D Gold, New York Gold, because there are apparently some snails in the guppy grass, but take my word for it, there was not enough snails to clear out 6 feet of container pond, so that is a blessing. The fish are doing fine. As I mentioned before, I have a ton of fry. I'm debating pulling some of them into my little 2.5 gallons in the house just to see if I can identify which fry are which. But for the time being, they're probably getting... Oh, dang it. What is this? The Wizard of Oz? These freaking crows are up there having a song and dance. But anyway, yeah, I was going to move them, but maybe I'll leave them in here another few weeks or so because they're getting more nourishment and growing much quicker outside. And it is really hot, so seeing how the temperatures are really high is probably better to keep them where they are. Look at that beautiful lily. The lily has exploded. The one that I put in the pot. So that was the answer to that. Leave that lily in a pot. Put that lily in a pot. I put one down here, and it is growing, but much smaller. And if you remember, I put them both. Okay, crows, I'm about to shoot you with a BB gun. You're getting on my nerves. Anyway, put them in at the same time, and one has just definitely outgrown the other. It could be just the bulb itself, but one is definitely outgrown the other. It's going to be a really pretty plant. Yeah, the swords and everything have gotten over their yellow phase. When you get the yellow leaves in those outdoor plants, you got to let it yellow up and then cut those off because they have to adapt. They will do that and they will sprout new leaves, but you don't want them to waste energy on old leaves. So wow, I'm seeing even newer fry. Is that? Yeah, those look new. I don't see my other female flagfish. I know I lost one of them, but as the plants are growing, I guess everything else is growing. And I want to say the water outside is much cooler than the water inside the house. Those tanks are hitting 80 with ease. If your tank is hot, let me know in the comments below. I want to know how you keep your tanks cool. I definitely lost a few coral as I do every year. They bleach and come back, bleach and come back. But I don't run a chiller and the house is hot. So what are you going to do? There are some coral that I know are just going to struggle in the summer. And I just know it. Every year we go through this. And there are some that just weather the storm. But the plants outside, definitely, I think the humidity and the rain, which does my water change. The rain is my water change, as they say. The rain is my water change, just kind of spurs this plant growth. It's just everything is growing, and there are so many fry. I mean, you can see some are much larger. That is definitely growing fast. I have some Danios, the CPDs, and some longfins that are definitely ready to pop. If you see how big they are, look how big these guys are. They're like little footballs swimming. It's just so tranquil to have everything outside where you're doing literally no maintenance. If you have pumps, that is, you're doing no maintenance. I'm just chilling. I'm just coming out here. I'm feeding them. Matter of fact, let me get the fish food out of my pocket. And I'll feed them for you right now. As you see, I have some Cobalt Aquatics, which is marine oriented. But I like it because of the menu. Look at the menu. It's predominantly some brine shrimp meal, earthworm meal. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So I like this Cobalt Aqualis. This is one of the foods that I feed. Never do this, what I'm getting ready to do. I'm setting a bad example. Always feed in something small, and then from that, you feed your fish. This way you guarantee you don't overfeed your fish. And for fry, I do this. I squeeze it into like a powder type so that my fry are getting some bite-sized morsels and the big fish get the big pieces. And you'll see that they are just loving life right now. Some of these fish are actually big. I don't know, it's been a couple of weeks, but some of these fry are pretty big. As you can see them really clearly, they are taking shape. Definitely some are bigger than others, so stay tuned for that. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, share the love, as I will definitely hit you back. Check out your channels. And for more interesting, why not go share your vids on our Facebook page, Brooklyn Aquarium Society on Facebook. I love to see new fish keepers and what you're doing. It gives me ideas. Sometimes we give each other ideas. And it's just sharing the love of the hobby, man. So this is D. I'm going inside because this is blazing hot. But definitely, just the proof is patience. People panic. You got to remember, nature, there ain't no guy with an algae scraper cleaning stuff up. Nature finds a way. And that's what I'm doing. So this is D. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm going to be out because it's too hot for me and I don't have gills, so I'm dying. See ya later. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.